Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome back once again to JJ's PC Build. You know what it is with you, me. Once again, today I want to talk about the new NVIDIA app. It's not new. It looks like they went from beta to, how can I say it, to a real one. I guess this is the end user one. And that's where we're going to explore today. So, let's go ahead and take a jump over to the action screen and see what I got cooking. Okay, we made it here to the action screen. And before you all get excited and everything else, you're probably saying, Jay, why are you making this video? Because, well, nobody's really going in depth about this app. This is definitely better than GeForce. Okay, I'm just letting you know this. It's definitely better than GeForce. The NVIDIA app throws everything all in one. There are some caveats to it, but we'll just have to explore it together. So, let's start with the home page and see what's going on. Okay, home page here, big mouse cursor. We got it in there. Okay, it's got, all your games and tells you what you can discover. Like if you want iCat, FrameView, Chat RTX, GeForce Now, NVIDIA Broadcast, NVIDIA Omniverse, and NVIDIA Canvas. All on the main page. So, let's go to the drivers page. And this tells you if your drivers are up to date or not. And gives you learn more about the official release of, right here, 566.14. So if you want to learn more about it, this is your information page. They tell you what they've done and what they've fixed. So they say, what's new? Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 featuring DLSS 3, DLAA, Reflex, and Ray Tracing. Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl, featuring DLSS 3 and Reflex. Optimal settings. 5 new optimal settings profiles for Call of Duty, Black Ops 6, Delta Force, Dragon Age, the Vanguard, the Veilguard, Horizon Dawn Zero, Remastered, and Red Dead Redemption. What's fixed? Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3, file name change preventing users from using GFE freestyle filters. DSR, DLDSR, custom resolutions may not appear in certain games. That's part of what's fixed. General, BlueStacks, and Corsair IQ may display higher than normal CPU usage. When shader cache size is set to disabled, cache files may still be created. Okay, so that was the driver update and information page. Let's go to graphics. This gives you all your games, that you play on Steam or whatever, and you can go and see if they're optimized. So let's say if I wanted Star Wars right here, Star Wars Old Republic, if I wanted the game, it says the game isn't optimized. So all I got to do is do a click, optimize, boom, it's done. One-click optimization for your games. So I'll show you Naraka, Blade Point, not optimized, boom. Automatically optimizes the game. Final Fantasy 14, 15, 14. It's not optimized. I can optimize that too. Bam, done. There's some games that I play that cannot be optimized by NVIDIA because it runs off of a different type of platform and it's not DirectX. So DaVinci Resolve, let's see, says it's not optimized. Boom, I can optimize it there. Now it's optimized. Twitch Studio, I can click it, optimize, boom, it's optimized. Veiled Experts, optimize, done. So that makes it so much easier that I can go in here and I can just click whatever I want optimized. There's only one thing that didn't optimize, and I can show you. Program does not support optimization. That's because it's not a part of DirectX. That's why it's not going to show there. But I can manually do it myself, so I'm not worried about it. Okay, so you got your global settings, and a lot of people were worried about, well, they say not everything is moved over just yet from the NVIDIA control panel to the NVIDIA app. Not everything is here. They are moving it slowly but surely and trying to get it right. But you can do some settings here, and if you're wondering, you should still be able to on your taskbar, you should be able to hit the control panel as well, and should be able to bring up the control panel. So, right here. So you should be able, if you still want to use the control panel, it's still here. That's if you need it. I never use it. Once they move everything over from the control panel to here, you're not going to need that control panel anymore. Everything's going to be right here in your global settings for your graphics. Very simple. Let's move on to system. And they do have a restore button too, so you can restore it. So you got your monitors here, you got your refresh rates. You can pick whatever design you want. Mine's set on landscape, so I'm leaving it right there. 1080p, native, 60 hertz for both, so don't have to worry about either or. Done. G-Sync not available for these monitors. That's understandable. You got your display settings in the global. You can identify which one's which you guys didn't see number one. It's on my other monitor, but they got for video, they got the RTX video enhancements. They got the VSR and the HDR settings. You know, they got HDR setting here. They got the VSR setting here. I got them off. My monitors don't play nice with it, so I leave them off. When I get new monitors, that'll be a different story, because I'm thinking about getting the same size monitors, but at 4K, and I can reduce them down to 1440p. Would be a better advantage. And I'm going to tell everybody like this, and I want you all to understand. If you get a monitor for your PC and it's got a display hookup, it has a display hookup, not an HDMI, but a display hookup, make sure you get a monitor with a display hookup as well, so you can plug it in directly and don't have to go through those little jumper boxes to go from display port to HDMI back to, going from one to the other. Display port and a direct feed runs a lot more smooth than HDMI. You all can debate with me on that, but I'm just telling you what I know. And I think the display port hooked up into your monitor on a display port will give you better performance for, your graphics card to your monitor. But you can go HDMI, and just let you know. You can go HDMI. And here you got your statistics, you got your GPU clock, GPU power, GPU temperature, you got your GPU voltage, you got your VRAM clock, you got your GPU utilization, you got your CPU utilization, and your GPU fan. Okay, So they have an automatic tuning here. You can auto tune this. Let's say you're not using MSI Afterburner and you want to auto tune your graphics card. You can do it by here. You can set it up to auto tune it right from here. Mine's set on manual right now because I'm using MSI Afterburner. I can use this if I want to get it to optimal, optimal settings of what it's required that's stable with the GPU. But I already know the settings and I've set them on to MSI Afterburner, so I don't need to go that distance. So, and this says my rig. This tells you the rig, your operating system, your driver, your CPU, your RAM, your storage, your graphics card, your control panel. Gives you a whole 900 yards. If you want to view the details, you can view your rig details right here. Shows you I'm on Microsoft Windows 11 Pro, DirectX 12, Game Ready's drivers 566.14. Shows you the CPU, the Ryzen 7 5700X 8-core processor, RAM 64 gigs of RAM. The storage, I got a 12.7 terabyte SSD. And two terabyte SSD and another one that's a 1 terabyte SSD. The 1 terabyte SSD I use for my operating system. The 2 terabyte SSD I use for my my content creator work, and I use it for my gaming as well. And then I use the 12.7 for storage. And it shows the graphics clock at standard clock is 2520. CUDA cores is 5,888. And memory data rate is 21 gigabits per second on a 192-bit bus. It shows you the memory bandwidth, 504.048 gigabits per second. Total available graphics memory, 45,005 megabytes. Basically, that means it's telling me that I have total graphics memory, 45 gigs. Nuts, huh? That's kind of nuts. Dedicated video memory shows me I got 12,282 megabytes of GDR6X. System video memory, it's got nothing. I could change that. That I could fix. But for now, I don't think I need any system video memory, because that would be like your iGPU, and if you're running Intel, then that would be a little different story, because then you could use a part of the integrated graphics for Intel for your content creator work. I really wish that when they make the integrated graphics, the iGPUs or APUs, that you can integrate it and use a part of it for your content creator work. I wish AMD would do that. I really do. Maybe y'all can put a bug in their ear and say, hey, AMD, why don't you do us all a favor like Intel does and use as part of their integrated graphics on their CPU processor to help with the discrete graphics card, and gives it like a little bit of a boost. I mean, if Intel can do it, so can AMD. That's all I'm saying. So, that's what it comes down to right there. Gives you everything you need to know about your PC. Even though if you got, let's say you got a pre-built system and you know nothing about it, you can go this way and it'll give you a little bit of a detail and it'll tell you what's going on. Moving on. They got a redeem program to where if, they got a game spot for redemption, you can redeem whatever, if you got promotions or something that NVIDIA puts out, keep a regular eye on that. But the only way you'll get a promotion is if you're signed into the app. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, I really don't want to sign into the app. You don't have to. You can still get your updates and everything else without being signed in. So either way, I'm signed in. Because if they send out promotions, like, let's go back to the home, like right here, Throne and Liberty. They sent me a free promotion on Throne and Liberty. Even though I know you can get it free on Steam, they sent me a promotion with a code, so I used it, and I got a promotional code with Thrones and Liberty, which I thought it was pretty cool. I played it for a couple minutes, and I might bring that out, and maybe y'all can help me through it, because I'm kind of stuck at one spot, and I can't go any further. So, but moving on to back down to the redemption part. You can enter a coupon here if it's a coupon for NVIDIA promotion. If you get any NVIDIA promotions, you can enter it here and push redeem, and they'll give you step-by-step instructions on how to redeem it. And then you got your settings, with your NVIDIA overlay, which is Alt-Z. I leave mine on. Game filters and photo mode, I leave mine on. Drivers, automatically download drivers, and let me choose when to install. You can turn that on. No, I left mine off because I would rather them remind me in the taskbar that I got an update. And that's pretty much how I got mine set up. So, and they got a scan now button. That's the scan to see what new games you have installed onto your system. So you can scan your system to see, and for the control panel page, this NVIDIA app can update right here. Your library. It's what they call your library. So, and you can optimize newly games. You got to view and modify. If you got a specific location. Supported games and applications. It'll leave you a list. And your language too. If you speak English or Spanish or whatever, you can change it right here, and that'll definitely do the job. Notifications. I only got driver updates on mine. And you can put available rewards. That way, if you get they send you a promo reward, it'll pop up on your notification screen, your taskbar. So I forgot to leave that on mine, but I did. Then you got the about, and it tells you all blah blah blah. If you want turn it on for error crashing, configuration, performance, and data usage, you can turn it on. Mine's turned on because I don't mind. It doesn't bother me. You can opt in to receive access to early builds prior, for gaming. I leave mine on because I opted in. And then it tells you the privacy and all the good stuff below. Now, done there. Let's go back to the main screen. And here we are. Okay, final thought. With the NVIDIA app, it's not 100% together, but it's enough to get you started. And to me, I think it's enough to do the job. So, I don't have a problem with it. I've already went through all of it. It seems very basic, right to the point. I'm not worried about the camera and, the recording side of it and stuff like that. For the reason is because I use OBS. And until NVIDIA comes up to that level of OBS, I'm kind of, just leaving it on a standby. There's no sense going through it. A lot of people use OBS. It's a free open source program. You can download it and set it up in a matter of no time. It takes a few minutes to go through it. You have to take your time. Search YouTube for OBS setup. There's a lot of videos out there for setting it up. I had to do the same way too to learn how to set it up. So I got mine set up, and ever since then, it's been really easy to use. So like I said, until NVIDIA comes up with that kind of concept, that'll be for another video. But anyway, guys, I'm glad you stuck around to the end. And if this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and don't forget about your notification bell so you know when I post the next video. Until the next time and the next video, you know what it is, and we will see you on the next one.